Hello friends, today we are going to solve a problem called add strings. Problem statement says given two non-negative integers num1 and num2 represented as a string, return the sum of num1 and num2, where the condition has been given as both the number 1 and number 2 are less than 5100 in the length, and both numbers will be containing only digits 0 to 9, and they will not contain any leading zeros. Another condition is given as we should not be using any inbuilt big integer library or convert the input to integer directly. So, how do we solve this problem? To solve this problem of adding two numbers, we can use our basic mathematical skills. For example, say we have been given a number as 1, 2, 3. In this, we want to add another number like 2, 3, and 5. How do we add these two numbers? Like we start from the rightmost digit and say 3 and 5, it will become like 8. 2 and 3, it become like 5. And 1 plus 2 is 3. So adding 1, 2, 3 plus 2, 3, 5 becomes 538. Now take another example, like we can have a bigger number like 198. In this we want to add 2, 3 and 5. How do we add this? We add 8 and 5, it becomes 13. We write 3 here and we are having 1 as a carry forward. So we write it here. Now we can say 9 plus 1 plus 3 is 10 plus 3 is 13 again. We write 3 again and we are having one more carry forward. So here it becomes 1 plus 1 plus 2, and we can write it as 433. I hope this is clear now. As you can see, we can add a number, that is sum is when sum is going to be greater than 10, then what we do, we take a unit digit and we add a carry forward, and that's how we'll be solving our problem. Now to write this code, we will be saying what may be the corner conditions. Corner conditions may be like if any of the string that is given may be a null string. So we can say num1 is equal to null or is empty. Then what should be our answer is simply it will be num2, because we don't need to change anything. Similar thing, if another input, second input is null or empty, then we will be returning the first one. Now suppose these corner cases are satisfied, then we need to start adding these numbers. For this we need to have a length so that we will be able to traverse from right to left. So we will be having length of first string. We are taking a -1 because we will be accessing the last digit and its index, our string is 0 based index. Similar for the another string. Now as we need to have a carry forward variable, we can say carry and initialize it with 0, and now we can have a loop so that we can traverse through both the strings. So this is n1 is greater than or equal to 0, or len2 is greater than or equal to 0. Now we need to find a number, convert this string into number. So we will be traversing one character at a time. So we'll be converting it one character at a time. We assume if it is 0, if len1 is greater than or equal to 0, then what we'll be doing is that num1 dot char at len1, and we need to convert it to string. We will just reducing it by character 0, and it will be converted to number. Similar thing we need to do for the another number that is coming from another string, so we can call it n2, and here everything will be like taken from the second string. Now we need to find the sum will be like n1 plus n2 plus carry if any. Now we need to find the unit digit first, so we can call it like int unit. And here, how do we find its unit digit? Like sum, and if we can do a modulus of this by 10, and then we need to find out if there is a carry forward. So carry will be equal to sum divided by the 10. And now we need to store this number so that we can form the returning string. So we can have a string builder that we can call it as a result, and we will be appending all the results into this. Now as we are having a unit digit, we can simply append it to our result, and that's how. Before appending it, we may need want to convert it to character, because we need to append characters into uh, the string builder. So how do we convert is like we simply convert like this. And this will take care of all your summation, division, and modulus. After this, once this loop is over, how the loop will be over is that we need to, once we use these numbers, we have to reduce this, otherwise we'll go in a infinite loop. Similar thing is here, and after this loop, we can check if carry is greater than 0, then we can simply append it again like this, and instead of unit it will be carry. And now what we can do here is that as we are appending, our result is coming in a reverse order, so we have to return this result, but we'll have to do a reverse and then convert it to a string, because we want to return as a string. I think that's it, and we can try to run this code and see if this code works. Oops, it didn't work. We have to see why it didn't work out. It says string index out of range, and why it says like this, because here we are using len1, whereas it should be len2. Yeah, now see, it works. We will try to run another test case, maybe like 1 2 3 and 4 5 6, and see whether it works. Yeah, see, it works. So we can just do a submit and see if it can pass all the tests. Yes, it passed, and it is 91.62% faster than the others. Thank you for watching this video. You can comment down if you have any questions regarding this problem.